All right. Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna be building the MG1100 expansion part set for Mobile Suit Gundam EW series for GOL. This is what the box looks like, and this would have been something that we have seen previously from the Tallgeese 2 stream. And today we're doing the other two out of the three parts, which is the Deathscythe and the Altron. For the Altron, we're going to need a manual because this does refer to the Altron manual a couple of places. And for the Deathscythe, we need these two parts. So what are these parts? These are the waist connection parts, and we have have a better zoom now. So this is actually not digital zoom, this is optical zoom. These these I salvaged from the sand rock, which doesn't need it. And so that's why these are here. We're gonna start with the Deathscythe because that's what I want to do first. Alright, let's get started. Of course, there's New Year's resolutions and whatever, but let's leave that for later. Let's stand this thing right here, right underneath the mic, so that when it falls, everybody can hear it. How do I sound? Oh, it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely some weird compression sounds. This one we just press out magically. Yeah, okay. You just gotta press this out magically without breaking it, of course. Part of me just want to grab the one from the rosette so I don't have to do this. Let's see. Alright, so let's try using the table a bit. It just made a dent at the table.
Welcome to a build.
Oh no. Welcome to Soy Club Vero? I guess you're coming from Twitch. This is mostly gonna be me excruciatingly trying to separate it apart that was previously assembled. Alright, let me use something relatively hard. Awesome. Just everything falling. Why do I need to do anything to it? I gotta replace this whole part. Do I care about the condition of this afterward? Doesn't look like I need to. Oh man. This is a pain. All right. This is very hard. Welcome Venetia from Twitch, because I can't read while focusing on this thing. Well, I broke it. Hmm. Let's see if that was enough of removal. Oh, what is this supposed to look like? Alright. So we have this. And unfortunately, we just broke this part off, which I kind of expected. Oh, right. So we got the I'm definitely gonna stab myself scythe. And then let's put that there. You know. Alright, first we need these parts and then a bunch of parts from here. Which side is inside? Oh yeah. Thank you for the reminder. I need to move my hand up. Test, test. Alright, a little bit better. Also, welcome. And shouldn't you be playing Tomb Raider now? Okay, joining on Twitch now. Twitch is going to be a little bit better for latency. Oh no. Well, give me a minute. Alright, we're back. So I just realized that the camera isn't plugged into power correctly, so it was running on battery the whole time. And yeah, it's charging now. So, yay. I guess. Oh, right. So we got the side, whatever this thing is. They're called, what are they called? The scissor anchor thingamajiggers. So, oh, focus. You. Wait, so they have, 4 colors: red, white, gray, black. And, it pivots on here, where this attaches to the waist armor, the sideways armor, and they're locked in the front, and they can open in tandem, so it'll look like this. Now, I don't know if they fire or anything like that, but I guess they can. You just gotta remove it and pretend that it flies out. The design is pretty similar to the original or the EW shield, but I haven't built one yet, so I can't compare it just yet. Oh, please, stay in focus. Yeah, so in general, this is okay. And yeah, what else? Of course, you get a pair so that you can place on one on each side. So let's do that now. Well, that came off very, very easily, but oh well. This is a particularly prickly Gundam, I would say. So this goes on. I gotta zoom out a little bit. Rightio. So this goes here. And this goes here. And yeah. That's really it. And then you can just turn this forward and pretend that this will fire off. You know, let's play pretend here, but as there should be. It makes the waist a little bit more bulky. Better for worse. For better or for worse. This is the original one. It's not very tightly attached. As you can see, the part that I attempted to reuse from the Sandrock. But chances are if you bought this kit, you'll have the Sandrock, so I would say why not reuse it? It's sitting in the middle of nowhere, does nothing any good anyways. So yeah, so it replaces these two doodads with this huge thing. And of course we have our new scythe, which well, focus please. Focus please. Which is quite a bit different from the previous one. I mean, namely that it adds this portion and the upward pointing beam effect part. So we'll put that on there somehow. Somehow. So yeah, that's what this looks like now. It's just bigger than before because, you know, the big size and then a little bit more color overall, adding the red in the lower portion of the body. They're actually quite long. Yeah, and you can, you know, point them up front. And then I will have no idea how to pose with it. Because naturally, hopefully everybody got it for the Tallgeese part instead of these. Actually, I personally got it for the Altron upgrades because those are a little bit more interesting for me. Yeah, like that. You got some little pincer that's not different from, what was it, Virgo? Not Virgo. Yeah, Virgo from Gundam X. Just simple pincers. Yeah, cool. Let's put this to the side. And let's build the build. Please legs. Let's build the Nataku parts. And also clean up a little bit. I'm okay with brushing into all that. If I can find my brush, that would be also super great. Where did my brush go? Oh my lord, did everything just drop and change and break? Hopefully not. Okay, this didn't break. That goes there. I think I have a bad HDMI cable because my monitor just dropped a little bit. But beggars can be choosers. Also, as long as the capture card doesn't drop due to cable longevity, I'm okay. Yep, that was the sandrock just falling and flopping around because reasons. And of course, I'm sure it hit the microphone. Anyways, let's zoom to our regular focal length. And let's move on to the Nataku. So these are called a Hornet for the manual. I can zoom in instead of do things. It is called a Hornet. Hornets, rather, because there's two of them. And this is just still called a scythe, I believe. This is called the heat sword or something. And I don't know if there's any. Yeah, the Altron one doesn't have names. Awesome. Alright, Altron. Where is Altron? How do I build Altron part? Alright, so the Altron is it's going to be super great because we have to take basically the arm apart completely to do anything. And that's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So let's do that first. We're going to need the arm and the backpack apart. Okay, so let's try to do that gingerly. Just gingerly. And then now we have a armless girl or boy. Wee focus, you brick. Oh, I think it's focusing between the legs, which makes sense. Alright, you get to stand right there. And since it's really bottom heavy, you can stand really well. What do we need to do here? We need to change out W in 2-3. We need to change out some stuff. Alright, that's okay. Black pieces I didn't put on. I don't really know where they go. Right, so that's that. So really we gotta, let's kind of work backwards here. How does this detach? Okay. Attaches like that, and then the same goes for the other side. And then let's zoom in a little bit more so you can see more stuff as I'm suffering through this. Alright, so that's pretty easy. And then it's the left-right split. Where does the left end and where does right begin? Okay, so that was relatively simple. Not freaky at all. Alright, so first part is easy. And then let's just back out, what do we back out? We gotta back out this green piece. Or a yellow piece, somewhere else. Where's my yellow piece? So we only have 5 yellow pieces for this, which is fair. Which, in all honesty, doesn't really matter how many they are. Alright, so we just put this together as before, ditching this piece. And really we're making a very, very minute change here. So it is just the the outside vent of the Nataku is going to be yellow with this change. If you were to paint, this is not a thing that matters, maybe don't. And since Bandai is Bandai, they care, therefore this change. Okay, so like this. And this is how it compares to the previous one. You got a little bit of yellow highlights here and there. A little bit of yellow highlights. Alright, so let's do the other side. Honestly, this is what I thought was going to be the hardest part of them all, and not the scythe. So, yeah. I'm just glad that the scythe bit will clean off, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. So that's built, and then we got a little T to align. Alright, shoulder is complete. And now we gotta change something on the cuffling, which is this piece right here. So to do that, we'll first remove the hand and see how we deal with this. Okay, so that just comes off. And it looks like it's going to come off really easily. We just need to pick it out. This, we're going to use a tweezer to just kind of push it a little bit through. Yep, it flew away. Excellent. Where it flew to, I don't know. But it flew away. Okay. Anyways, so that was straightforward. Same on the other. Let's not do the other side just yet. Or let's do. Yeah, let's not do the other side just yet and cut out the part naturally. For this, definitely recommend cutting it out first before doing anything rash or drastic, like putting it on. I'm gonna sand this just a little bit because I'm not happy with the finish. Oh, focus. We just place it lightly on here. Like so. So what we have done is basically just did that. You can see on the left side there's a little bit of a yellow accent at the cuff at this point here. And on the other side is just boring gray. This you can even just remove your finger. That was more painless than I thought. Once again. Alright, so I have lost the other part. For sure. Oh, it's right there. Alright, so let's put that all together, all the parts that I am maybe keeping, I don't know. This is a same yellow. Okay. That's the same yellow. I thought the color matching was going to be off because of the age of the plastic or something. Alrighty, now the cuffling and the hand. That's just the fist. And then this is the holding hand on this one. The trident. Trident? Yeah, the trident holding hand. Oh yeah, so that's the upgrade done. Just color swap. So far, it's really minuscule for the Nataku. It's just color variation, and there's some stickers I didn't use from before. I am not sure why, but here we are. Oh yeah, I just decided not to use them because the color change wasn't significant. Alright, so the next bit we are going to need to modify the backpack. That's from 11.1. Seems pretty standard, except we're swapping out G10 on the side here, or rather in the center, because I'm not a. So here we are swapping out WB1, WB3 with this part here, which is this part here, which is G10, or rather we're swapping out G10 with WB1, WB3 number 2. And the rest of the parts are the same. It's just a single part swap to fit what I'm gonna guess the backpack. So what that means is that we will actually lose the ability to hold the trident, the dual-headed trident on the back of the head, back of the backpack. which is a okay. Like it's basically a who cares. Alright, so that was the cap. This is the cap at the backpack. Let's see how well we can zoom in on this piece. Boop. Alright. And the difference. So the right side is the new one. And then you can see that the hole is significantly bigger to accommodate for the newer backpack. Yep. What is that? Okay. Hi Corona. Look at how detailed this can be. Look at the antenna doesn't like become not sharp if I'm slightly off. Anyways. That's just lens. Boop. Anyways. Alright, so put the backpack on. Nope, don't put the backpack on. Sure. You can look at this. You can see that's a complete focus, right? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was a little bit too close. Anyways. Watching it focus is fairly fun, I will say. Do the arm extend as ridiculous? What do you mean? Oh, sure. It's not very long because once again, this is a toy. Oh my god, this is so stiff. By the way, this kit, the arm itself is basically as advanced as a 1/100 kit from 1995 or 1996. I forgot which year. So yeah, that's the arm, and I think there's more of these somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Anyways, twist, 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 and basically you turn it. Oh my lord! You turn it halfway so you can pull it out. And then you can put extensions in between, but don't know where the extensions are. Now we just put it. Oh boy. How do I do this? I don't remember how to do this. Oh wait, I don't need to twist this at all. I just need to twist the top side down. There you go. Okay. I really dislike this type of the folding page, the folded single sheet manuals. They're not good. I like the booklet so I can do this. W2. Well, we know some sort of green part. Oh, I have a whole nother one of these. This is not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, what am I making? Hi, everybody. We're making the expansion parts for this guy here. So this is the Altron Gundam from Endless Waltz, and then these are some of the expansion pack. And then you can see that on the left side on the thumbnail. And yeah, right now we're doing like a backpack thing. And we're in 11-2 right now. It is fun. It's like Lego, but then marginally more involved. So this is sandpaper on a, as you can see, it has a little bit of thickness. So this is like an acrylic sheet. This is right now 1,000 grit sandpaper that's attached to it. And there are a couple of grits that I have. So this is like 400, 800, 600, and 1,000 grit. Generally, woodworking stops around 800-ish. And well, it depends on the type of furniture you're making. Yeah, this one is 1,000. And yeah, I also have these soft ones. So these are flexible ones that's kind of taped to a piece of foam. These are 1,500, and this one is 3,000 grit. And this is something a little bit more different. So this is actually a piece of glass that's etched to be like a file. And this is like, this is for polishing nail. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. So art by Addy. I guess what brought you here? Other than that, you see a IRL person doing stuff. Oh wow, thanks for joining the channel. Really appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. What type of string do you do? Sorry, I mean, what type of art do you do on the string? Nice, nice. Yeah, for sure. It's if time and attention span allows, I also like to expand my horizon instead of doing the same thing over and over again. But there are some things that I don't give up. Oh wow, that's super cool. I mean, I've tried it, but I have not been able to do that. But that was back in school, and that was a long time ago. I'm but an old bitter man. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. This is pretty. I would say that this is really close to Lego. Different part is how you gotta cut off the pieces yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of streamer that also does painting as well, and then you can see. Yeah, there are also people who does this painting on stream as well, and then those are truly mesmerizing to they put on the primer and then no, if you can do Legos, you can do this. Just be careful with the knife and don't cut yourself. That's really it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are basically like scale models. So well, they're not basically like they're plastic models, and then a lot of people treat this as scale models. And for example, right now this is like a green and white thing, right? And then you can make it purple and gold if you choose to be. And yeah, I think that would be pretty interesting. Yeah. But a lot of times it's just looking at people airbrushing and then going like psst, psst, psst. But you do see a lot of these online as well. I do not paint mine. I do not have the facility to do that at the moment. Due to the current world condition, the place that I paint mine, I planned to paint my stuff is no longer accessible. Anyways, long story short, there's a local shop that sells these, which have the basically have an area where you can rent out to do the painting. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. But thanks to this world condition, that is no longer an option, at least where I am at. But I still enjoy just putting them together without any coloring and stuff. They're nice, intricate. Well, they're not puzzles, but you know. But how do I say this? It's like a goal that has an end, and then you know that when you're done with it, you're gonna get something out of it. Maybe it's like cooking, or cooking while following a recipe. Yeah, I hope I can as well. I hope I can. Right? Yeah, Legos are definitely a good thing. They have helped me throughout, at least through the past year a lot. It's just a easy fallback, I would say. Definitely, Altron Gundam PogChamp. If only there is a Gundam with a pod face. Yeah, this is so for Addy, yeah, for sure. For sure, like it's pretty tough to have something come out exactly what you want. One of the things I picked up during this pandemic, let's call it as what it is. Yeah, I pick up photography, and then yeah, although my eye sees things differently, no. Yeah. Yeah, it's pricey, but at the same time, there are much worse things to get addicted to. That's kind of like between. I'll say this is maybe between this hobby is between like video games and let's say golf or tennis or any type of sport. But yeah, for sure. Oh right, I closed this thing. Well, I shouldn't. Now you get to watch me struggle to take this apart. Welcome, ABCNT. For sure, you don't see people building this because it's not something that was going to get a lot of attention. And most people don't just build. Well, they build a lot of the streamers do the latest, which makes sense. People want to see the greatest and the newest. But I'm just going through my backlog that is never ending because there's always new stuff. There's always new stuff. Oh, I do have a few of those I should go grab them. But it's okay. I got it so far. Yeah. Oh, nice. Which farm did you get? The Thunderbolt or the green guy? Or actually, there's many grades of full armor Gundam. But yes, generally I like that design a lot. Oh yeah, the Thunderbolt design is cool. Thunderbolt design is real cool. Maybe I should go grab that Lego separator if I do run into another thing a bit. And maybe just have it handy for the future. It comes with almost all the bigger kits now. Oh, built it. It'll look great together. Psycho Zaku Verkal was an interesting thing, for me at least. So when it released, it was my... Actually, it was... these kits snap together as long as you cut cleanly, and then they do not need glue. I mean, if you break something, you're gonna need glue, but then if you don't break anything, they don't need glue. So maybe a little more depth. It's good. So these particular kits are made by Bandai. Most of the Bandai kits do not need glue. But I can say the same for the other companies. So yeah, I would say Bandai kits you don't need glue. Some of the kits that are designed for kids, like the Pokemon kit, the Pokemon ones, they don't even require like tools. Basically you just push on the runner and the part comes out. So those are a little bit different. If you're a fan of Pokemon, you can maybe give those a try. Yeah. Generally they don't need glue. If they're from Bandai. If they're from like if they're actual scale model from like Tamiya, Revel, the usual suspect, they need glue. If they are from like Kotobukiya or Aoshima, they are not as easy to assemble, just because their manufacturing or injection, the tooling tolerance is not as high. Yeah. So I will say give those a try, and then if you do give the Pokemon ones a try, and if you do like it, then you can advance to the slightly more complicated ones. Yeah, the rocket booster is pretty good, pretty big. I have the master grade, and it surprisingly can fit in a DTOF if you position it correctly. The IKEA DTOF, like the glass display shelf, so I just put mine in there. I was fairly surprised when it fit, so yeah. Alright, so we got a little end of the tail thing. And I have not done any perfect grade though, but I was very, very interested in two in particular. So at one point in time, I wanted the 007 sword and the Unleashed. But no, I have not gotten any perfect grades yet. Maybe sometime in the future when I feel up to the task. I mostly build master grades because At least at least when I started, RGs were really flimsy. PGs were beyond my means, and then HGs were quite not. They're not great. But now I think HG are really good, and then the Pokemon ones, they're really good. But I would say the Pokemon ones being good is mostly attributed to the simple design, not to the and to the manufacturing prowess, but mostly to the simple design more than anything else. Yeah, for sure. I encourage people who have the means to pursue this particular hobby. That is, I think it's fun time for both for kids of all ages, for adults of all ages, or humans of all ages, because yeah, for sure. Just build your Psycho Zaku. It's a perfect kit to start because it will never finish and it will take a long time. And suddenly you're at the end of January and then time for the next one. Yeah. But I will agree. At some point in time, I will run out of space as well, and I don't know what to do when that day comes. I think I have maybe a single shelf left to put all this stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting once that shelf fills up. What's even more interesting is if I have to move before at some point in time. That would really suck. So this goes like this. Please just go in. Do I want to sand this? Maybe. Part of the fun is having them. It's basically like Pokemon, but with real money. It's just gotta catch them all. At least for me, that's part of the fun. So we got like the little tail whip doohickey thing built. This goes on the backpack like so. And then on the side, we'll put on the white wings that's just specially, or rather that's part of the expansion kit and not the original kit itself. Right, white wing time. Well, this seems simple enough. I have a question for Addy. So when you string, do you do like a top down, or do you do kind of do a, well, yeah, you have to have done top down, right? Because you do photorealistic sketchings. Or do you do, or how do you capture? Like, for example, right now, I have top-down camera, single camera. I was just wondering how other people do their creative outlets. Oh, I see. So like a talking head plus top down. Cool. Yeah, top down camera got. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, right now the software is all really friendly and there's guides everywhere, so it's really easy to get started. Hello, Xanimosity. Yeah, it's all good fun. Oh boy. That's very nice. Very nice. This runner, I think. WC1 and then WC5. Okay. What were you looking to buy? That is all sold out. Was it the Psychozaku? No. We already have that, so. Oh, those are all very great kits. I'm very surprised there isn't any Tallgeese 1 in stock though. 'Cause that's I thought that's pretty available. Or that's just old news. Yeah, so it's kind of at least in this particular this particular company Bandai, they grade. Welcome alerts, and then right, so different grades of Gundam. Um, yeah, so maybe the I would say the grades kind of translate to like the age label on Legos. It comes there's different grades. I will say the lowest grade is right now high grade, and then because of course, right, they're not gonna be. Oh no, the lowest grade is not high grade. The lowest grade is entry grade right now. So as the name implies, it's for the entry level, and then most of the Pokemon kind of is in that realm. Pokemon stuff is in that realm, and then next up is the high grade, which is they're a little bit smaller. They're 144 scale, so the thing that you build comes out about 11-12 centimeters. I don't know how much that is in inches. So 11-12 centimeters will be 4.5 inches at the most of the time. And then you have the master grade. Those are 1/100 scale, and then they are usually around 18 centimeters. And that ends up being around, I would say 6.5 inches or so. And then finally you have the not finally, and then you have the real grade. So real grade, you're going back to smaller kits again. So these are 144 scale. But these are also quite a bit more delicate compared to the high grade and the master grade, and the pieces are much smaller. So those I feel that they're a little bit more difficult than master grade, just because the cleanup is not as easy. And that's real grade, and then finally we have the perfect grade that ABCNT is talking about, which is they're 1/60th scale. So they're typically, I think they're around, I want to say they're around 30 centimeters, 25 to 30 centimeters or so. And then they are, they're just bigger. There's also like non-standard type, like mega size. Those are 1/48 scale, and then that's that. But generally, I would say stick with like master grade, real grade, high grade, or entry grade. Maybe entry grade to start, so that you can have a just have a taste before you commit to the hobby, or like just have a taste because it's so that's a good question. So I'm not sure if you can see the manual for this. So this manual is probably maybe not a great example, but we can take a quick look at it. So there are some notes for assembly that's part of the manual. This one in particular is not very good because this is generally a Japan only kit, and I will need to find a much newer kit to show you what a more modern manual looks like. Give me a second. I will be right back. Yeah, so I think the chibi one is called Super Deformed, and yeah, they're quite a bit small. They're also a different proportion, I think. Yeah. So this is what a modern manual looks like. I can see that most of the a lot of instructions, at least, they're both in English and Japanese, so you can follow along. And I think this is the part that you're concerned about, right? So how to cut off the parts, and then it does kind of teaches you where to cut, and then how to make sure the parts are cleaned up. Yeah, the 3 inches in size one, those are pretty easy. Pretty much you just push the part off and then off you go. But once again, so back to like the instruction that most of these come with. I will say, yeah, bigger parts tend to be a little bit easier, but once again, so let's just kind of put in kind of frame of reference. This is if this will focus, this is too small to focus on. Please, camera. So this is probably the smallest part on the kit, and this is around. So this is the ruler. It's like 4 millimeters. Sorry, not 4 millimeters. 2 millimeters tall, and then 3 millimeters wide, give or take. However, that much is in inches. That's the wrong inches. So however much that is in inches, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so parts can get quite small even on the bigger kits, but it kind of depends. But as I mentioned, the modern kit, so this one is from, I think this one is from 2021. They're fairly careful with instruction in both Japanese and English, and most of them I think you buy in outside of Japan. You get a translation sheet for everything as well. And yeah, so this is a little bit more daunting. As you can see, there are that many parts, but all in all, like, this is what it looks like. It will also tell you that, hey, these are the ones that I need to take from. Yeah, there it is in focus. These are the ones that you take from, and then so you can kind of put it together and have the runners, which is what these things are called, ready before you start building. Right. And yeah, that's that. Anyways, yeah, so this is what the modern manual look like, and let me find a Pokemon one. Give me a second. Yeah, thank you for ABCNT for explaining it. He did a great job, or she, I'm not sure. So this is what the typical Pokemon kit will look like. This is quite a small box compared to, let's say something that this comes in. This is, oh boy, this is like, this is the scale of the box. So 15 centimeters wide and then around, I don't know how many centimeters tall. And you can see that, it says that you don't need any tools or glues, and then it's for 6 years plus. Yeah, this is like very good for doxing yourself, but yeah. So what's pretty fun is that for North America, they actually have a different box art altogether for some reason. Yeah, and then the instruction booklet is much simpler. It's like this. And, I have now opened this and I didn't realize that this is all in English too, so there it is. This is the Pokemon one. And you can see that, it just says how to remove parts. Also come in French and Spanish if that's your deal. And it literally just says that you rip it out of the part. Just like that. No, you don't. So this is the North American print. Or North American copy, so that's why everything is in English, and English, Spanish, and French. I would say go with the really cheap kits, like the $12 kits. They're perfect to start. And yeah, there are, at least this is there's a distributor in North America for this stuff, and then they have, this box art, like me and... Yeah, for sure. But naturally, just like any hobby, sky's the limit. So yeah, just be careful out there. That's what I'll say. Oh, nice. And now let me try to put this back. No, you know what? I'll do this back later. Yeah, it's nice to have more people join the hobby. And now I just need to find out where I am in my own build. There it is. Oh, I don't think so, man. I will say that most people have more, how do I say this? Love for their money to do that so easily. The PG Unicorn isn't bad though. PG Unicorn, I don't think it's a difficult build, maybe very, very long. I mean, it will certainly be impressive if we did finish it, so that's something, right? Have I cleaned up all this already? No, I have not. So I think it's easier for, at least for me. You will get notification from Twitch I also do the same exact stream at the same time on YouTube as well. The benefit of Twitch versus YouTube is that the latency is much better because of how Twitch handle their own backend. And then YouTube, you get 4K. So if you want to see more detailed stuff, you can go to YouTube. There is a Twitter that you can follow, which I will also announce as well. Yeah, so it's kind of whichever platform you prefer. I'm probably there. I will not be streaming on OnlyFans because registration is really annoying on OnlyFans. Because they want to avoid their legal liabilities. Well, it's a site that's mostly catering to adult-oriented services. So they require like real name verification and age verification. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that because you're just gonna lose my data. And that's why everything is done under the alias. At least everything that I'm doing right now is done under the alias. But yes, internet privacy, very important. Or rather, internet information security, very important. Alright, and then we gotta pop this thing up here. And now we gotta put this there. Well, such is the life of a person who's trying to stay anonymous on the internet, right? You can only do so much. Not that anybody is actively coming after me or trying to dox me, so thank you guys. Yeah, it is what it is. Nothing, yeah, whatever. Yep, interesting things on the internet happens all the time. Or rather, all over the world, not just on the internet. Hi, Chrono. Hi. You can plead whatever you want. This is a kangaroo court. Alright, so we have one side of the wing done. And I just fumbled it. That's okay though. Next side. Yes, of course, Corona. You did not need to import anything from Japan yourself. Yeah, that's why I was saying when you showed me your boxes, I was like, oh, yours has Japanese print, but mine has English print. That is super interesting. I was surprised they did localization for the box art and the manual. But I suppose Pokemon is popular enough that they can afford to do that. I assumed it's still doing well because they're still releasing new Pokemon of which name I do not know. Which makes me wonder, did they localize the Digimon ones? I mean, I would assume no, because Digimon is not nearly as popular. Yeah, me neither. We can check later. I'm sure. Hey, have a nice night, and thank you for joining. Oh yes, Happy New Year. This is still the second for me. It's almost gonna be the third. So, ABCNT, have you found the next kit that you're gonna get? But I thought like US will have it pretty easily, because Amazon sells this stuff too, right? Bummer. I know that Gundam stuff is especially hard to buy. Oh, dang. Yeah, I will say go for the local hobby shop if you can, and avoid Amazon if you can, because at the end of the day, if you need that one kit very quickly. I'm gonna get USA Gundam store. Yeah. I heard they're okay sometimes when they have a sale. Like the prices are pretty decent if there's a sale. Oh. Gone on the days where you can buy and find random things on eBay. Because eBay is now not possible to buy kits anymore. Because shipping is now bonkers, just completely bonkers for everything. Yeah, used to, like, I think I was able to find like a master grade GM sniper too for, I don't know, was it like yeah, eBay is like, it used to be at one point in time reasonable, and now it's just because there's not real possibility to do free shipping. Oh, I have to mute for a second. Hello? Oh, okay. I don't need to mute. I'm okay with that too. But yeah, I think I got a GM Sniper 2 for, how much was it? I think it was like 40 USD. It was very decent price for the kit. And that was eBay, so I was like, oh wow. Yes, please. Please and thank you. But yeah, forget that price now. Did I send this yet? I have. Cool. I do not paint my models at the moment. There was a local hobby shop that has the paint booth available for rent. So you just need to bring your own paints and thinners and whatever, and then you're good to go. But of course, due to the current condition, that's not an option right now. So no, in very, very long about way, I do not paint. But I aspire to. Oh right, we are almost done. Alright, so we got the Nataku things done. So what we changed for the Nataku, other than, you know, this guy here, which is the wings and the tail, whatever this is called. I don't know what this is called. This can kind of expand a little bit. The white badge, this is way too white for you to be able to see anything. So let's try something. Aperture, please. Let's make this quite a bit darker to kind of accentuate the shadows. So this is what that looks like, and yeah. You can see that there's lines everywhere on here. and the shadow is helping a little bit. And there is a kind of a parallel joint inside here that allows it to move up and down. So you kind of just slide it up like this, and then you can swing it out a little bit. So that's the kind of difference that you're getting. Naturally, there is the tail bit, which has I want to say there's 6 segments that allows it to bend. Oh boy, too dark. Right, F5. Now we have this little like beam gun here to allow it to go pew pew. And this can rotate as well. And this goes on the back. So let's put this guy together. Let's put this guy together. I don't know which side is which side for the shoulders, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, there's no chance that they're going to reuse the wing frame for anything, so that's a bummer. So that's what that looks like, and then we gotta fit some backpack in there too, which is like very difficult because of how that works. I'm gonna position it front like so. Alright, so this is what that looks like now. And if we can bring the arms a little bit... Oh boy, this is like... The Nataku itself does not come with a stand for the main body, but then it comes with a stand for the dragon head, the dragon shields. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, that comes with a stand. I would say stand or not, it's not too important in my mind because I mean it does come into the value of the kit itself, but this is a P-Bandai kit, so I mean this is a P-Bandai kit on top of P-Bandai kit, so basically the value proposition is completely out the window already. So I would say it doesn't matter if this comes with a stand from the value point of view, but stands, at least for me, it's alright. It's affordable, so it's not a thing that matters too much to me. And here you can hear my privilege. So yes, I should get that checked. Wondering if I can fold it in a way which makes sense. I have no idea how to fold this thing. Probably like this. Yeah, like that. Now, how to pose this? How do I pose this? This looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible because you can't see the wings at all like this. I'm just so afraid of breaking everything as well. Oh my lord. I will say the attachment point, maybe having worn it a little bit due to my mishandling of it. So that's not great. Yeah, I have no idea how to pose this. Any ideas? Anybody? Let's put this here for now. Oh wow, okay, this is already zoomed all the way out. Okay, so let me put this here for now. while I clean up a little and while I think about how to pose this. Corona, you get the hell out of here. You know the limitation of these kids. You get out of here. You get your nonsense out of here. Is it really bad that I don't need to look up? I can know who said that from text, just from the text itself, because I have text to speech on. Oh yes, of course. If ABCNT, if you're still here, follow Corona as well. He does unboxing of girls, anime girls. And he is right now suffering because all of his toys are getting stuck in anime girls. Basically bear girls. No, the same thing. I would say that no, his user ID did not age well, not even a little bit. Oh my lord! Oh right, so let's look at my keyboard because I need to type stuff because I want to look at how they pose this in the product shots. Oh no, for Gundam WW. Oh dang, they sell this on Amazon for way too much money. Hi, Kai606. Welcome to. I can't tell where you're from. Sure. We believe you. We believe you. We believe you. We believe you. But you don't need to convince us. Oh my lord, this is so difficult. Please, I just want a good standing pose. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, maybe that looks okay. It's not even symmetrical. God dang it. Please Corona or AB CNT. Fix my LCD. Like, is there a way to pose this without it looking freaking awful? That's a perpetual question, isn't it? Okay, I can bring this up a little bit, and hopefully that will circumvent a little bit of the interference. Let's try that. This thing is not held in well. Oh, absent. Okay. Alright, absent. That makes sense. In case you haven't realized, I cannot read. But yes, absent. Oh, there you go. So this doesn't look that bad anymore. Alright, so this is what you get from a P-Bandai. Cool cat. This is what you get from when you add a P-Bandai kit to a P-Bandai kit. And from a person who uses way too much equipment to make a really shitty stream. Yeah, so what we change here is that first of all we add the entire new section of this backpack. Right, so enhance. Yes, enhance. So we have this backpack, and then we have some yellow parts that swap out. That's on the shoulders and on the front of the cuff. It will be green otherwise if you bought the original P-Bandai kit, because P-Bandai, if I mention it more, will P-Bandai give you money? No clue, probably not. This is a P-Bandai kit, so it is what it is. There is the regular color version, which is more the traditional Gundam color. Yeah. Now please stand while I introduce you your brother to everybody else. So this is the Deathscythe Hell, and it just knocked off the other one. Terrific. Deathscythe Hell barely fits in your frame thanks to its gigantic now gigantic scythe, because Bandai thinks we all have unlimited storage space, which me and Absence just discussed that it is a ongoing problem for all of us. Yeah. So big ass kit got bigger, and now I'm 100% sure it doesn't fit where I took it out from. Yep, Altron is just there like a knocked over boy, but they never actually engage each other. I need to bring out the Wing Zero, don't I? But yeah, so aside from the big scythe, we also got some new side skirts. That's these pincer looking things that's similar to the EW shield. They're called Hornets because that's what they're called. I didn't come up with a name. They're Japanese people. Their English ability is limited, mostly limited. And you can open it up like this, like a real crab arm or lobster, since this is red. But lobster are not actually red sometimes, depending on the type. Anyways, enough about crustaceans. But yeah, this is what you get. And naturally, you get a final kit from here, which is the Tallgeese, which I will grab now. Nice copy and paste. Perhaps. Anyways, here is the Tallgeese 2, with the Heatlands, which is just this big gigantic sword. Yeah, and of course this holder thing. So yeah, this is basically what this expansion set allows you to enhance. It's okay, I have another one somewhere. It's important to have backups to your... Must be taller, so Tallgeese is actually the tallest of all the primary wingsuits, so technically it is the tallest in the lore. Yes, so yeah, that's what we got today, and that's really the end of the stream. So does anybody want to see me doing anything to any of these kits before we sign off? Nothing lewd, nothing inappropriate, but reasonable offers, please. Also, this thing fell on the floor, so you can just here, just do that, because I have no idea how to make you hold it at the moment. Krona is a man of culture. Let's just say that he is a man of culture. Alright, so this is it. Thank you all for watching and participating, and thank you Absent and I think it was Abby for having a chat, and then especially thanking Absent for helping me explaining a bunch of the lingo. And yes, thanks for Corona for bringing his ever joyful self to my life. Yeah, for sure. Well, since I don't have to work tomorrow, today, because this is third already, most likely there'll be. Yeah, for sure. Most likely I'll have another stream tomorrow around the same time, or maybe during the midday, because I don't have to work tomorrow. Yay, no working tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll just pick a kit, probably some sort of a master grade, and then go from there. What am I missing? You know what? Since I'm building a bunch of wing kits, then my next one will be the Deathscythe EW Rosette unit. Because why not? Because more Deathscythe must be better Deathscythe. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and till next time.